So, Disney is doing one of the most dystopian things that I have ever heard of. Now, I know normally when people open up with that type of video line, they're usually talking about like a boy character having too long of hair, but in this situation, it's applicable. Just stay with me for a second and I'll break down, hands down, the craziest thing Disney's legal team has ever attempted. And I know if you've studied copyright law for at least 10 minutes, you know how crazy that accusation sounds. But this is so much worse than anything their legal team has ever attempted to get away with, and it needs to be spread. This needs to be talked about. Now, before we get too far into this, I also want to give a warning that I'm not talking about the beautiful artists and animators that work at that company. The people that do the hard work, the grunt labor, the art that is the company itself, that keeps it alive, the part that everyone loves. They have no involvement in this. This is obviously just the legal team and the higher-ups of Disney that need to be called out for this crazy, crazy behavior. So let me set the stage for you. A husband and a wife are going to a Disney park. They're Disney fans, so obviously they're very excited about the trip. After walking around for a while, they decide to go into a Disney park restaurant. After being seated at the restaurant, you inform them that one of the people at the table has an allergy. Now you probably already know where this is going, and you are correct in thinking that. Shortly after being brought their food, the wife has an extreme allergic reaction. Unfortunately, she passes away, and understandably after the husband is suing Disney. Her husband filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Walt Disney Parks and Resorts seeking damages exceeding $50,000. Now Disney, despite that being a very fair ask from the husband for experiencing the loss of his wife, and this is when Disney did that whole dystopian thing that I claimed at the start of the video. Now, if you could think of one of the most evil ways to defend this action, what would it be? I'll give you a few seconds. Just think of, literally think in your head. I know you're trying to watch a video and get distracted about the realities of thinking, but let's think in our head for 1 second here. What is the worst possible defense for that you could think of? Now that you have that idea locked in, let me explain to thee what they're actually doing. They're claiming that since you signed up for a Disney Plus membership, free trial for 30 days, that he waived his right to defend himself. The legal speak for it would be that he agreed to resolve any disputes through arbitration when he signed up for the 1-month trial. Now, if you didn't understand what I just said, they're saying his wife deserved to die and gets no payment because he signed up for a Netflix subscription, the equivalent of what a Netflix subscription is. That is the most dystopian, craziest thing I have ever heard in my entire life. And I already know what you're thinking. That sounds way too crazy to be true, but I've already looked it up for you, and you can just look at this article that's scrolling on the screen now. This is something that happened. The husband signed up for a Disney Plus demo in 2019, a free trial in 2019. The incident happened in the Irish pub in Disney Springs, Florida in October 2023. So not only did he not even have a Disney Plus membership anymore, he just did a free trial pre-COVID. That seems like a decade ago. Let me break down Disney's legal position here so you can kind of understand better how they're trying to get away with this. Disney contends that the terms of service for Disney Plus includes a binding arbitration clause. This clause covers all disputes, including those involving the Walt Disney Company and its affiliates. Walt Disney Parks and Resorts is affiliate of the Walt Disney Company, so therefore they're saying any death that happens or wrongdoing that happens in the park is not their fault because you signed up for a Disney Plus membership. I'm not even joking, that is literally what Disney is trying to argue here, and you do not need a legal degree to understand how crazy of a claim that is. There are 150 million Disney Plus subscribers. Are you saying that if any of those people got hurt in the park and tried to sue you, that they can't do that? That they don't have the legal basis for doing that? Now, we won't have any update on this case until October 2nd of this year, 2024, but when we do, I will make a video about it. I just thought this was absolutely crazy, and please share this with other people, not for me, but because of the family that was involved with this. The people that lost someone that obviously was an amazing human being. I want to note that the person that passed away was a doctor. She did way more for society and people every single day than the CEO of Disney has ever done for anyone. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Everything in this video is alleged, but Disney, if you want to catch these hands, let's get it, okay? Mickey Mouse is not the only one with gloves. I'm not afraid of you. You absolute cowards.